guns away from kids. Kids shouldn't have guns.
Now at 6, a distraught plea from a great-grandmother begging for an end to violence that is taking over Cleveland streets.
What can't be lost on everybody here is, why is a 15-year-old walking around with a handgun? Why are 2 or 3 15-year-olds walking around with handguns?
Powerful guns in the hands of immature people lead to these kind of outcomes.
2 teens in custody, both believed to be behind a shooting that killed a 12-year-old and injured 5 other teens. But how the problem should be tackled is turning into a finger-pointing game.
We have, Facebook posts and things like that of kids posing with weapons. So our parents need to get a little more nosy in what's going on in their homes and make sure their kids aren't walking out the door with a gun on them.
It is a tragic scene that unfolded outside a beauty supply store Friday night. A 12-year-old simply standing outside his family business, fatally gunned down in a shooting on Cleveland's east side.
And that child's family still mourning the sudden loss of their son, as police say they believe they have arrested the teens responsible. In court this morning was one of the teens accused of firing off at least 1 gun that left shell casings scattered across the road in front of a beauty supply store on Buckeye and East 116th Street. As that 15-year-old faced a judge, Cleveland police announced that they had taken a second 15-year-old into custody. Both now sit behind bars tonight, facing aggravated murder charges and could possibly be tried as adults.
News 5's Mona Kosar Abdi is outside that beauty supply store right now where the shooting took place. And Mona, you will have company soon. People are expected to gather there tonight for a candlelight vigil.
Rob, that vigil is expected to start in about an hour or so at the beauty supply store behind me that Abdel's father owned, and in front of the beauty supply store where he was shot and killed. The beauty supply store actually opened today for the first time since that shooting, to news of not 1 but 2 arrests. The suspects not much older than Abdel.
One teen cuffed behind his back and before a judge.
You understand that?
The other picked up by police.
He was not caught. He turned himself in this morning.
Both facing several charges, including aggravated murder for the shooting that killed 12-year-old Abdel Bashidi and injured 5 other teens. The child caught in the crossfire right outside of his father's beauty supply store. The great-grandmother of the second teen arrested in this case telling News 5 he is innocent.
I know he didn't do it. I know he didn't do it.
And expressing sadness over Abdel's senseless death.
It's bad on any parent. It's bad on any family.
She then spoke of her own, saying her grandson was raised in a good family by a single mother who worked hard to give him what she could.
It's a terrible situation, and the parents shouldn't be blamed for what their children do.
That blame she reserved for the mayor, saying not enough is being done to keep guns off the streets.
It's the gun issue. The mayor should do something about these kids getting guns from the people on the street.
And back out here live, a makeshift memorial has been formed in honor of Abdel, and people have been coming out here all day, just sharing their condolences with the store manager who's helping Abdel's father open this store. And again, that candlelight vigil should be around 7:30 today. Here, they're going to be holding the candlelight vigil around 7:30 tonight in honor of Abdel. Now, for now, the case is in juvenile court, but that may soon change. Live in Cleveland, Mona Kosar Abdi, News 5.